It's just after midnight in Key West, Florida, when police receive an alarming 911 call.
Key West 911?
Yes, hello. I just shot someone.
You just shot someone? Okay. Why'd you shoot him?
He came at me aggressively in my parking lot.
Police arrive at the parking lot of a local bar where they find 21-year-old Garrett Hughes suffering from a gunshot wound to the abdomen area.
Who's the person that had the gun?
Right here. Yes.
Oh, hey,
right
get away from the gun right now. Go. I want you to get against that wall. Get against the wall. Listen to what I'm telling you. Get against the goddamn wall. I don't care. Get against the wall.
Hey, speak with the officer. Garrett, I got you.
Where'd you get shot at?
Right here in
the abdomen? Okay.
Got shot in the
It's going to be an abdominal shot on him right now. Shot in the abdomen. He is conscious. Let's work on him.
Put your hand on your chest. Garrett, put your hand on your chest. Garrett, put your hand on your chest.
Hold on a second. I'm dealing with someone that just got shot. You keep your hands right where they're at.
Hey, Bubba, look at me. Garrett, look at me.
Yeah, gloves.
Garrett, look at me. Garrett, look at me. Stop.
All right, hold on a second.
Bubba,
Dude, if you grab that gun, I'm going to plug you full of holes.
Police identify the suspect, seen here, as 57-year-old Preston Lloyd Brewer III, the owner of the building where the bar is located and frequent patron, as described by one witness. The officer also notes a handgun resting on the hood of a Jeep.
I told you right now to get against the wall. Listen to what I'm saying right now. We're trying to save this guy's life, okay? Get against the wall. Yeah, whoever's telling him to grab the gun, stop it, okay? All right, I'm dealing with him and the person shot.
Is he responsive?
That's the person shot.
Sit down real quick for me. Just till we get everything figured out, okay? You're okay, just relax and we gotta get everything figured out. Real quick, that's fine. That's okay. Real quick, because of the circumstances,
I understand.
I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna read you Miranda. It's not saying you're in trouble.
No.
So just give me 1 second, okay? Just in case we want to talk to you, all right? All right, so you have the right to remain silent.
I understand everything.
Let me just explain it to you, okay? Has anybody patted him down for weapons or anything?
I have
Just double checking. All right, hold on. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Why do you?
Don't. I'm giving it to you.
Don't do that.
We understand that, but we just said not to do it like 6 times. Okay? Don't even
reach for
stop.
anything.
Stop, or I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
I have nothing else.
Okay. Well,
Stand up.
Just stop.
Stand up for me.
Stand up.
Put your hands against this wall for me. Okay.
You can sit down. You can relax. But like I said, I'm gonna read you Miranda because of the situation. Sit down for me. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything?
The officer reads Preston his Miranda rights before questioning him further.
Or would you wish to speak to us if we have
I'm willing
questions?
to talk to you about what happened.
Yeah, this is the reason I read Miranda is because obviously we've been telling you to sit down and I'm going to have questions, okay? I'm not saying you're in trouble. And you're not even in handcuffs. I'm just telling you because of the circumstances, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
So I came out of my bar, which I own all of this. He was pissing, and I asked him to stop pissing on the wall. He turned around in an aggressive manner, and it appeared that he was going to reach for something. As soon as he did, I said, stop. And he didn't. I pulled and shot him.
Okay.
You heard that right. Preston says he initially confronted the victim for urinating in the parking lot. That confrontation allegedly led to the shooting that would quickly turn deadly after Garrett was rushed to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead, according to court documents.
That's what happened. I was in fear for my life. That's what happened.
Okay. Did he make any statements to you?
Other than you.
Okay. Did you see a weapon or anything? I haven't even gone over to him yet.
No, I didn't see anything. I saw him reach for something, and I was in fear for my life.
Okay.
It's on my property. We own all the way to that wall.
What's your name?
Preston Brewer.
Next, police begin to gather witnesses to hear their side of the story.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
wait,
Yes, sir.
I get
Yes,
it.
sir.
I get
Yes,
it. Just hold on.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot going on right now.
That's my best friend.
Okay, so what do you want me to do for you right now?
I'm a firefighter. That's my best friend.
You want me to go to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So what do you want? I understand that, but what do you want me to do for you right now?
Nothing.
Right now we're in the middle of investigation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay?
sir.
So just respect that, okay? There's already people running. If you want to go to the thing, you're gonna have to walk around because right now we're gonna have to tape this off.
I was here.
Did you witness what happened?
I was here. Yes.
So you saw what
I
happened.
was here.
Wait, hold on. Did you see what happened?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then come talk to me.
Like here's your scene right here.
Okay,
So your friend was against the wall taking his
my
urinating.
friend was peeing
Right.
over here.
Okay.
Peeing, not urinating.
Okay.
Peeing. We can talk normal. He was peeing here. They were having words. I can't tell you what was said.
That's fine.
He was coming here. This guy started approaching my friend.
Okay.
Whatever words were said, I have no clue.
It's fine.
My friend was peeing, which were, peeing, Liz, and he
Right.
turned around, and the guy had already clutched his weapon,
What point did he take his weapon out when he's coming across the parking lot?
at least by those bags.
By those bags. Okay.
Yeah.
And at what point did you hear or see the shot being fired?
I mean, he was easily right before that truck.
Before the truck. Okay. And then
Yeah.
your friend was still against the wall.
He wasn't against the wall. He
Okay.
was in this perimeter right
In
here.
this perimeter here. Okay. Could you see a full view of both of them at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then once he fired his shot, did you back away or keep going towards your friend?
No. He kept shooting him right the there.
Okay.
Came up, approached him with his gun,
Who was that? Who did?
Him.
Okay. And then what happened?
and then he came up, hit him with his gun.
Which
in the
hand did he have it in?
head. I think his right hand.
His right hand. Okay. Where did he hit him at? Where did he hit him at?
Where did he hit him?
Yes.
In the abdomen.
No. You said you hit him with the gun first, like shot him or hit him or
Hit
punched
him
him?
like that.
Okay. So where did you hit him at with the first inside the head?
Yep. Inside
Okay.
the head.
What happened after
So
that?
after that, after he shot, the gun shot off.
Okay. So the gun.
He pushed him back.
Did you
from the
see
gun.
the gun? Did you see him pull the trigger and pull the trigger at him, or you just heard the gunshot?
I think he went to his abdomen and
Went to his abdomen. Okay. You think? Did you see it?
I couldn't really see it.
That's okay. That's fine. I just need to know because there's some things we
Because-
see, some things we hear.
Because it was like wrestling, like
So they were fighting. So
Yeah.
they got into after the gun got hit. They
After-
get into a physical.
Yeah, and
okay.
then the gun went
right.
off.
And then the gun went
Yeah.
off. Okay. Okay.
Do you know why we're here?
Yes, because the boy just got shot down back there for no reason. I walked out when it happened.
Okay. Can you tell me?
One time ago, sit right. They were arguing about something. I don't know what the argument was about. I know that they was arguing and it became physical. I don't know who transpired the physical. I know, and then the man shot him. The gun. I heard 3 times. People say they heard 5 times, but I heard 3 times. I was right there.
So did you see the actual gun getting pulled out and
He got
fired?
out before it even transpired. He came out with the gun. He was his demeanor and everything prior to this happening when he was sitting at the bar, where you could tell he was angry or irritable or had some kind of, I don't know, something on his chest that he was irritated about. I don't know. He said that man came at him in an aggressive manner. That man didn't come at him in an aggressive manner. And if he did come at him in a way aggressive manner, there's no right point to go out and shoot multiple times. There was absolutely no right.
Can you tell me what you saw or heard or observed?
From the beginning, I feel like Preston was like a little bit weird, like the whole entire night, and like saying like weird things to me, and like drunk out of his normal drunkenness, because he comes here all the time. Like all the guys, they had went outside, they had paid their tab, they left, whatever, and then I was literally sitting at the bar and I heard 2 gunshots, and none of it made sense. I was like, what the f just happened? And then I heard 3 more. Or 2 more, I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 gunshots.
Hours pass before Preston is seated in an interview room with a detective where he gets a chance to explain himself.
Tell me what happened. And start, if you can, just start I guess the night that you were at Contown that night?
Correct.
Okay, so go ahead and let me know. Tell me what you got.
I was there for Super Bowl.
Okay,
I was with my niece and her boyfriend.
okay,
They left. I am now single, so I hung out for a little bit longer to see if maybe a potential suitor might show up.
Okay.
Nothing happened. I was ready to go home. I noticed there was a lot of activity going to and from the back door,
Okay.
as we have discussed in the past,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So I went out back to just see what was going on. As you know, I am armed. Nature of my business, my property.
All right.
I went out back and there was not one, this was not a drug dealer, I don't think, just a guy. And he had buddies with him, and there were cars, but he was in between two cars. There were people on either side, and I guess they were all together. I don't know. They hadn't come from inside the bar. I don't know where they came from. And he's pissing in the parking lot
Okay.
and on the building. And I said, man, can't you just go I'll be honest, can't you just go in the f***ing bar and piss in the toilet? And we exchanged words. And as it progressed, he became more agitated and approached me. And I said, look, I own this. Stop. He continued to approach. I said, I'm armed. It appeared as though he was reaching for something. The first shot went off this way. The second shot went off up in the air. To the best of my recollection, he was already on top of me. It would happen that fast.
Okay.
There's no doubt I fired a weapon
Okay.
because they wouldn't let me wash my hands.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
It happened.
All right.
I immediately, once he was down, did not continue to assault him. Set my firearm on the hood of a car,
Okay.
awaiting the arrival of the police. I did not render aid because other people showed up to render aid.
Okay.
And I know he's got a lot of witnesses. They're going to say a lot of different things. That's what happened from my perspective.
Okay.
But I can tell you, he was on me so fast that my second shot went in the air.
Okay.
It was that fast. On my property, I stood my ground. I feared for my life. Period.
Preston claims he was in fear for his life and was defending himself in the incident. But detectives continued digging for more answers.
That dude was agitated already. I mean, you can test me for drugs or whatever. I don't know. I swear, I hope he's okay. I hit him in the abdomen. I don't think I hit him with the second shot because the second shot went in the air. It was that fast.
So when the altercation happened, that you all came together, was there any contact with you and him? Did you grab him? Did he grab you? Was there any hand contact?
Not to my recollection.
Okay.
It happened so fast, but when somebody's coming at you that fast,
I got you.
it doesn't matter.
All right.
Now, if we're going to get into very minute particulars, that's what I'm going to ask for a lawyer.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you the overall scope of what happened. And the reason I asked for you is you understand the dynamics of that establishment.
Yes, I do.
And so you know I'm armed all the time. Nature of my business and what goes on back there. And really all I was doing was walking through here to see what was going on, to give you a call if something was happening.
All right.
That's it.
When you
didn't contact a lot.
No, we have, and you always tell me people have been doing stuff back there. We got a good relationship.
In all honesty, I don't think they were dealing with anything. I think they were just drunk guys.
Okay.
They're local, I think.
All right.
And I can tell you, one of them's probably going to try to kill you based on.
Did they say anything?
The looks. And finally, your officer that did not detain me.
Right.
Really, he didn't handcuff me, but we went sat on my back steps. Because originally I was looking at the scene, and the guy was looking at me like, yeah, I'm going to get even with you. And the officer saw it too, and he said, just come sit over here.
Right.
Just look this direction.
When you engaged
Yeah.
in the
He's over there pissing. and he zipped his pants up, and we had words, and he came at me.
Okay.
And I mean, there's no reason for me to go at a guy that's just pissing other than verbally. Just, really, you go to the f***ing bar. They got 3 bathrooms.
I got you. No.
So I don't know, beyond that, I didn't know him. He had no reason to have malice for me that I'm aware.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people know me, you know that.
Yeah.
I did not recognize him as someone that I'd run into before.
Okay. All right. And as far as words, you can't remember what he told you or anything like that?
No, it was all, I hate to say it, but in the heat of battle, in the heat of the moment, words are exchanged. Yes. Can I be verbally abusive? Yes, I can. But did I walk him and strike him to cause him to come at me? No.
All right. Okay.
Look at my size. I mean, no. And my recollection is the guy was a little bit taller than I am.
All right. Did he hit you? Did he strike you?
No, he came at me in a threatening manner.
Okay.
And it appeared as though he was reaching for something. But
Okay.
he was coming at me.
All right.
And
Did you see what he was like?
No,
what he was
no,
reaching
no,
at,
no.
or anything like that?
I did not.
Okay.
What do you mean by threatening manner? Like, what this could he threaten?
When you come at me with words and yell like, yeah, we're gonna have issues. Because I mean, where he ended up, the best of my recollection, was outside here. Okay?
Behind the cars.
Right.
Okay.
Outside now.
Originally down
And you
here,
tell me if I'm
out to you.
you tell me if I'm incorrect. But yeah, so he obviously came toward me.
Okay.
Did you find him here next to the building? No. You found him in the middle of the parking lot, which is where I was. Which means he came to me.
Okay.
I mean, there was no reason for this. This was
Do you remember if you were holding the gun with one hand or with 2 hands?
me.
Were you able to actually
When
watch out properly?
I'm going to maintain stand your ground all day long. I mean, it's my parking lot. He's coming at me. I mean, what I hope comes out of this, I understand your job. And I understand friends don't cross that line for your job. I think this is a case for a grand jury.
Oh, that's what we're here. Do you know my job?
Yep. I think this is a case for a grand
and-
jury to investigate all the facts.
This is something that we get all the facts. We get everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We put everything together.
And
And before we do anything,
I don't want to go to jail tonight, but I'm not going anywhere. So you take it to a grand jury.
that's up to the state. Preston, we put everything together, we take it to the state, then they make that decision.
This wasn't a revenge thing. This wasn't one of the dealers back there. It wasn't like I was hunting somebody.
I got you.
In no way, shape, or form.
I got you. You had gone to the bar earlier. What time you think you got to the bar?
We watched the whole Super Bowl.
The whole Super Bowl? Okay. How many drinks you think you might have had?
Probably 3.
3? Was it drinks or beers? What were you drinking? Beers?
I don't remember.
You just drink beer?
Preston admits to drinking at the bar before the shooting, before asking some questions of his own.
Okay.
So here's what I would ask. If you want to hold me, for whatever reason, give me 3 or 4 days. Here's why. I'm a one-man shop. I've got to pay estimated taxes. I'm the only one that can do it. I've got to be in my office. I don't care if you come and sit with me to make sure I don't go anywhere.
Right.
But I've got to be able to do that. Can I ask you how the fellow's doing?
Right now, he's critical.
Does anybody else have access to the surveillance system other than yourself? For the parking lot?
No, I need to get in there and look at it.
Are you the only one that has the capability to do that, or is there somebody else that has access?
There is somebody else, but I don't give you permission yet.
You understand that we're going to need to be able to see that. You understand we're going to need to be able to see the video.
So what's the over-under on me going to Rick Ramsey's hotel tonight?
Rick Ramsey's hotel. That's a good way of putting it. We're still working out all the details, so we're not making that decision right this second.
I would like to get in touch with my lawyer. I've asked 3 times and was denied the ability.
When did you ask for that?
When I was detained at the scene
Okay.
and while I was downstairs.
When the guy came, you said the guy came towards you, do you remember anything or any type of threatening things that he told you or anything that he made actions? I know you said he grabbed you something.
He was coming to aggressively get me. He was taller than I was.
All right. Did he show anything like, did you remember anything, hand maneuvers, hand things? Do you remember anything?
It was just that fast, no.
Okay.
Next, one detective reveals the reality of the situation.
The hospital had contacted us a little bit ago. I just talked to the detective that was out there, and the kid did pass away. So I just want to let you know that, right? Unfortunate thing, but I got to tell you, I've known you too long, and there's no need to hold anything back. But we're going to do the blood draw. They'll give you your medication out there, and then we'll. Right, while you're doing that, we're gonna do what we gotta do, and then see what avenue the state wants to take. Okay. All right. They'll take you now. The gentleman that were downstairs will take you up there. Yes.
What's the over-under on this? You're honest with me. What's the over-under?
Everything's gonna be bearing on what the state. They're the ones that know the stand your ground law better than any of us. We'll present it to them and see what they say. Okay, we got their story, your story. You were honest with us with what you said, and we just let them go. It's very the stand your ground. The state, we've had these cases before where they're the ones that know that they know that law better than us. Okay.
Preston was booked for first-degree premeditated murder, among other weapons-related offenses. Online records show he was later found guilty of first-degree murder by a jury and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Subscribe now for easier access to the latest from Law&Crime BodyCam.